In this video, we're going to add target bones and independent angles to Orville to keep his feet planted and add a sense of weight. To add a target bone, first make sure that no other bones are highlighted. So I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut Escape to deselect all the bones. With the bone layer highlighted, click on the Add Bone and drag out a bone connecting to his ankle. Hit Escape on your keyboard to deselect and create a new bone on the other side. Using the Select Bone tool, click on both of the target bones and label them Target F and Target B to match the leg bone names. Next, select the ankle front bone using the Select Bone tool, go to Bone Constraints, and from the Target dropdown, select Target F. Do the same thing for the back ankle, but select Target B. Now hit S on the keyboard and set the bone strength for both bones to 0. There are two things target bones don't require: bone strength and bone parenting. Now let's test the target bones. I'm going to go to frame 1, and with the Manipulate Bones tool, click and drag the target bones underneath the character's body. You can see as I drag the target bone, the rest of the leg follows. But also when I select the root bone and move the entire body, the legs bend. Notice the feet are moving as well. We need to add an independent angle to prevent them from moving. Using the Select Bone tool, hold Shift and select both feet bones. Go to Bone Constraints and check the box next to Independent Angle. Now when we move the body down with the root bone, the independent angles on the feet keep the feet from moving through the ground. Now take and pull the body away from the ground. Notice how the feet point to the targets that don't move? This gives us a great way to add stretch to the character's legs. So let's go ahead and do that. By selecting both the thigh and leg bones, go to Bone Constraints and add a value of 1.5 to all the bones. That means that each bone will stretch half more its length. This goes hand in hand with the principle of animation we will use called Squash and Stretch. And that's it for the target bones. Feel free to play around with the IK stretching values, get familiar with the target bones and how they work. If the legs are not working the way you want them to, don't worry, we'll fix that in the animation. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and save your project by going to File, Save, and saving it somewhere on your computer with a name that is easy to remember. In the next section, we will move on to setting up your 3D scene in a completely new Moho project file. I'll see you there. Want to learn more in depth everything there is to know about the rigging tools in Moho, what they are, and how to use them? Then be sure to check out the complete rigging course to know exactly how to rig your character step by step. Want to take the course? Use promo code RIGGING2019 and get the course 50% off. Link is in the description.